Hey guys, it's Cycles and I'm back with another Dragon Ball Super episode 57 review. Now this episode is actually kind of really interesting. First off, starts off with obviously Goku and Trunks fighting off Black and Zamasu. So it seems as if this Zamasu is different. He's not from the timeline that Goku is from, which is kind of obvious. But another thing is this Zamasu is stronger. He's able to fight head to head with like Goku Super Saiyan Blue without any trouble, which makes me kind of question how he got so strong. Based on the other Zamasu, he is completely weak. He can't even fight Super Saiyan 2. Zamasu is supposed to be a prodigy, so that kind of makes sense. One thing I like about the fight is that Goku was in bits when he was fighting Zamasu and Black at the same time, right? So obviously it seems as if Zamasu is way stronger than this. Zamasu is way stronger than the other one that we've seen, who couldn't even fight head to head against Super Saiyan 2, right? So Trunks was able to handle this Zamasu, which makes me think whatever training they did off screen, it must have paid. It was obviously paying off, because you can tell this guy is not even Super Saiyan Blue. Imagine he only has Super Saiyan 2 and he's already fighting against Zamasu, someone that Goku was in bits against. Goku couldn't even fight that well against. He couldn't defend himself that good. And it turns out the Trunks knows Final Flash. When I saw that, I was like, no fucking way. He shoots that shit at Zamasu and Zamasu just comes out like nothing happened to him. Prior to that, this guy got stabbed by Trunks and he just pulled that shit out. I was thinking to myself, oh no, this better not be some Majin bullshit, because I'm kind of tired of that regeneration thing with Piccolo regenerating, Sauce regenerating, Majin Buu regenerate. It's just so annoying. What made Majin Buu, like the Buu arc, so long was all because of that regeneration shit, because literally they all had the power to defeat Buu. It's just because he would just constantly keep regenerating. Because the preview episode for this episode was, the title was Zamasu, the Immortal God or some shit like that. So when I saw that, I was like, no, this better not be some shit like that. But Final Flash in general, it seems to be have nerfed like so bad, because like whenever Vegeta used it, it was so fucking powerful. It looked so fucking powerful. Imagine when he used it again. So I know he charged it for a long time, but in Super it just looked so much weaker. When Trunks done it, it looked so much weaker. Like the destruction compared to the Kamehameha that Black did in this episode, the destruction was so pathetic. I know it's not his technique, but it still should be a technique that causes not a lot of destruction. Anyway, during all that, Goku randomly teleports next to Trunks and I'm thinking to myself, okay, you're here, where's Black? And then Black shows up and he starts, you hear Kamehameha. You know, basically he starts charging Kamehameha at Goku and Trunks. Like, they try to teleport away, but then Zamasu intervenes and holds them both and makes sure they take their attacks. So obviously after taking that shit, they'll all fucking pass out and shit, leaving them completely vulnerable to any more attacks. So obviously Zamasu and Black start charging up a finishing move, but before they are able to completely destroy Goku and Trunks, Vegeta quickly passes into Super Saiyan Blue, or transforms into Super Saiyan Blue and stops them from attacking, right, before he passes out again. So after that little distraction, it turns out Goku and Trunks have disappeared. It turns out to be, guess who? Yajirobe saves them. I'm thinking to myself, oh wow, so this guy's actually gonna do more than just eat KFC. The Resistance throw a smoke bomb, which gives Mai an opportunity to basically go and rescue Vegeta, right? So she does that and she throws the time machine. I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is going on here? Are they gonna go back in time? And yes, it seems as if that's what's going to happen. Well, that's what did happen. So obviously Mai puts Goku, Vegeta and Trunks in the time machine. Right before the time machine finishes setting its destination, she jumps out and allows Goku, Vegeta and Trunks to basically travel back into the past. Now they return to the past and I'm thinking to myself, if these people, because what they did, they went to the future, got beaten the fuck up, then they came back. Now they're gonna eventually possibly try to go back again, right? So if these niggas are gonna go back, they're gonna have to put on some serious steroids. Like they're gonna have to train, they're gonna have to come up with a new transformation. Because think about it, right now Black has received some damage in Super Saiyan Blue, which basically means what his ability, I don't know if it's a Zenkai boost or not, but he's going to get stronger. So right now, currently as he is, he's going to be way stronger when they go back. So I think they're gonna have to be Goku, Vegeta or Trunks are gonna have to be 2 to 3 times as strong. Or they're probably gonna have to like get Potara earrings, do a fusion and go back into the time and basically try to take down Zamasu and Black. But here's another thing though. Before Goku, Vegeta and Trunks go back to the future to fight Black again, they obviously have to resolve the issue in their timeline, which is obviously Zamasu, because now it's confirmed to them that Zamasu is basically not Black but is associated with Black. possibly the creator of Black, or possibly that Black is a subordinate of Zamasu. But I think before they get to that, it's going to be too late, because first of all they have to recover, which is going to give them a Zenkai boost obviously. But before they get to that, Zamasu has already been making movement, because Goa's dumbass knows that Zamasu has fucking mental issues, right? You know this guy wants to be a fucking professional serial killer. You know he wants to do the job of a god of destruction. Why are you still educating this guy about Super Dragon Balls? Because now Zamasu knows about those Super Dragon Balls. Guess who he went to visit? Zuno, the guy that knows everything, right? So he obviously infiltrates his palace, kicks one of his attendants or whatever the fuck you wanna call it, and obviously he's going to demand answers, right? So he's obviously wants to know what the Super Dragon Balls are and what they can do, right? Or at least find out where the whereabouts are of those Super Dragon Balls. Ghost is a kind guy. I mean, that's why he's supposed to be god of what, creation. But the guy is fucking stupid. If I was him, I would send Zamasu to rehab. I've said it in my previous reviews. It is not wise to be teaching a serial killer. You should not be feeding a serial killer information about how he can get stuff done, because you're making his life much more easier. Hey look, there are these orange things called Super Dragon Balls, and you can make a wish and you can make your dream come true. My question for the next episode is, what is the fate of the future? Because the planet is completely decimated, almost all humans are dead. So are Zamasu and Black gonna blow up the planet? Because right now it's completely decimated. Again, I don't see the point of leaving the planet as it is. They've already killed all the humans, well almost all the humans. They don't know where the rest are obviously. Obviously they do know that there are still humans surviving based on that smoke bomb and shit. But I don't think that it's gonna be worth chasing them one by one and trying to exterminate them completely. Why don't just blow up the whole planet, right? My second question is, what is going to happen to Zamasu in the past, right? So what are they going to do about him? Because they're not going to obviously kill him, because he hasn't done any bad deed yet. So he's basically not guilty of anything. So I think they're going to have to stop him in his tracks before everything runs out of hand. Now, the other thing is, I think Zamasu is kind of stupid, because how is he going to cause all this destruction, right? And he thinks that Beerus is just gonna sit there and let him do my job. Like, oh yeah, go on and do my job. Like, fuck you, who you think you are? Like, you're supposed to be a god of creation, not a god of destruction. That's my job, know your place. Unless Zamasu does have a plan to kind of counteract Beerus or stop Beerus in a way, or maybe he might just faking it till he makes it, head first, you know what I'm saying? But based on the preview, it seems as if Zamasu has gathered all those Dragon Balls that Champa had so much trouble trying to gather. And it seems as if you don't have to kiss that guy to get answers out of him. But in the preview we see he goes back to Goa's planet, right? The Kai's planet. And I think Goa must have noticed there's something different about Zamasu. And I'm thinking, yes boy, you're a dumbass. You're telling a serial killer how to plan all his murders. That you're fucking stupid. You're feeding the serial killer. But hey, now I'd really appreciate it if you press the like button, otherwise you might end up being a lonely man or woman and possibly start a makeout session with the floor like Vegeta has been this whole episode. Leave a comment because I want to know your opinion. I really want to know what you guys think about this episode, and most importantly, subscribe. That's all I have for today. Bye.